This is our project for the next week. The introduction is all here. You guys need to get into pairs, okay, groups of 2, unless there's an odd number, and then you can get in one group of 3, but I don't want more than one group of 3 in a class, okay? You're going to read through this. This explains what we're going to be doing. And then when you get to the purpose, that's what we're going to be focused on. All right. Then the last thing here is the pre-lab, which is what you guys are going to be completing before you can actually go outside and do your launches. Walks you through on the next page, the calculations. And then it talks about what we're going to do for the launches. Okay, so that's all there for you. All answers need to go on these pages here. So there's an area for each part. You guys should be able to write out the equation. You'll have to do a little research, right, to be able to do that. And you're going to write that out, make sure that's balanced. You're going to talk about the conservation of mass here, and then your model. Now your model is going to be Lewis dot structures. So you have to remember when you're doing your Lewis dot structures, it's been a while since we've done these, that you are going to, let's say we're doing salt, NaCl, okay? We are showing Na with, oops, sorry about that, with its Lewis dot, okay? And then you have chlorine, which has 7 valence electrons. You'd be showing that. And then there's a transfer of electrons, okay, if it's ionic. Okay, so that would be one type of Lewis dot structure if you have an ionic structure. If we have something like carbon dioxide, CO2. Sorry, I should have written these out ahead of time. Carbon has 4 valence electrons and each oxygen has 6, okay? So we've got the 2, 4, 6 for the oxygen. We've got the 1, 2, 3, 4 for the carbon and the 6. Remember, these are shared right here, okay, in the middle. Our bond is right here. And we've got shared right here. So carbon has 2, 4, 5, 6. So carbon does not have enough electrons. And if we look here with this oxygen here, right, it only has 2, 4, 6, 7. So remember, we have to move this electron over here, pair it up and make a bond right here. So this one and this one are going to be moved to here. This one and this one are going to be moved to here. Then you have to make sure you have the correct total number of electrons. We have 6 with oxygen, 4 with carbon, 6. So that would be 16. Okay, so you have to add up those total number of electrons. Carbon has 4, each oxygen has 6. That is equal to 16 total electrons. You have to show that, and then you have to go back and count and make sure you have 16 and that each element has a full valence shell. That's what you're going to do for your model. Those are the things that you should have completed today so that we're still on schedule. Okay, write out your balanced equation, talk about the conservation of mass and how your equation shows that, and then write out your model. Okay, you might not get your whole model done today, but you should be able to at least get started. If you flip to the rubric, okay, make sure you're checking this and you're getting all your bullets. This is worth 48 points. So you guys should have a 48 out of 48 at the end of this project. But you have to follow the rubric. You have to read the rubric and you have to make sure you're doing everything it tells you to do. Okay, so that's there for you to double check. And then the very last page of your packet is your timeline. Okay, so this is day 1. You should have these things completed when you leave today. Okay? If you don't, then you're behind. And if you don't get all those things finished, you're not going to get all your points on your project. Okay, so you have to stay on schedule. Monday will be day 2. Tuesday will be day 3. Block day will be 4 and 5. And then next Friday is day 6. So you have to stay on schedule or you will not be able to get those things done. So that's what you guys are working on today. And then obviously if you have questions, we'll go through stuff on Monday.